First, I'd like to comment very briefly on the whole process of how China adopted these digital payments, which I think is quite interesting. Because when I first started researching about this, on the development literature, a lot of people on the past believed that there was a unique path, or at least a sequential path that you have to take for developing. So on the payment case, you would go cash, and then maybe you have check case, and then you go to cards, which was the symbol of advancement of development of a country. In the US and Europe, in the 60s and 70s, you start having those cards that get very popular. And then maybe now you would go to digital means, to the mobile wallets. And then what happens in China is you have a lot of cash on the 90s and before that. And then at the turn of the century, you would expect with China opening up and then getting innovation from other countries and also developing some innovation that maybe it would follow this path. It would adopt a lot of credit cards. But then that's simply not what happens. China goes directly to the mobile wallet adoption. And I think that's quite unique to describe the very important point that I'm going to make, that development is not linear and is also not sequential. And each country has its own form of developing. And I think for its unique reasons, China didn't adopt credit cards. Some people say it was maybe because of the cost of the POS machines, which are, of course, the machines that you have to put the card in. Some people say that at that time you didn't have as much of the necessary telecommunications infrastructure to make that possible. In any manner, it doesn't matter. What matters is China went mostly from cash to mostly from digital wallets, which they call the leapfrogging effect. And then I think that also applies for some other countries when China tries to expand and promote technologies there. Many of the countries do want the contribution of China and want to cooperate with China.
This is CGTN Radio. Hear the difference.